Hello everyone. Today is day 4 of the 21 days towards building towards hope, building more hope, however I put it. And I'm going to read, and I put today's topic as calm and joy, and then Kim and Ara, I tagged you both, and I'm going to do love. I'll do love tomorrow, like for those of us that want more love in our life, but I wanted to combine calm and joy. Hey Dahlia, how are you? I hope I said that right. Let me know if I didn't. I'm happy to have you join me live. So calm and joy, in some ways I think of them as kind of opposite, because joy has a lot of excitement about it in a lot of ways. Like when I'm joyful, I'm like, oh, I'm elevated. Calm, I'm more grounded and calmed down. But I love the idea of both, and that you can have them simultaneously, feel joy and feel calm. So pragmatically, to build more hope and to build more calm and to build more joy in our lives, it's a practice. So this practice that I've been committing to is, now I set my alarm really early and I don't even get out of bed. I do my meditation and I do my tapping. So I'm waking up earlier than I would say pop out of bed. And it's nice because I'm not just getting up and jumping out of bed to go take my dogs for a hike. So I've set my alarm earlier. And I will tell you, I love that practice. And now with everything, it just starts me off on the right footing. Now, here it is a few hours later. Let me think about it. It's close to 6 hours later, right? Yeah, I got up at 5. And I can feel the revving going, the busyness, the to-dos, the getting everything done. And right now, after I do this, is a perfect time, even if it's just sit and take 10 breaths and pay attention to them. That creates calm in the nervous system. And I think this is how, like, it often gets missed. Like, a lot of it is, oh, just let go, just do this, just do that. Instead of like, what's these micro daily practices that I can do to elicit more joy and more calm. I even posted on my personal Facebook page, it came up in my memories. It's a picture of my cat that we just lost, and he was with us 12 years. Not exactly sure what happened to him, either a coyote or an owl, I'm sure. He was born to be wild, and I saw his picture sitting in a box to be mailed, and I just felt joy. I feel sad that he's gone, but we knew he was born to be he was born to be wild, so we knew that went with it. So I can feel melancholy, but I feel joy looking at that picture, and I think about all the joy that he brought to my life, our life. And then I saw a video on cameras hidden around the world, catching people doing good, catching people in loving acts, and I noticed how joyful I felt watching it. It took maybe 2 minutes to watch that. So those kinds of things that you can inject throughout your day are huge. Is you're like, I got to take a pause right now. If it's a peace pause, a power pause, a calm pause, a joyful pause, and watch something, because it can shift the energy tremendously. So those are really pragmatic things. And I can't say that enough. For more calm, okay, what are some things I can do throughout the day to add calm into my life? Here I am, my engine's revving up. I can pause and take 10 breaths and just pay attention to them. And I'm sending a reset to my nervous system, which is so important. Okay, what's something that I could watch for 2 minutes that could bring me joy? I love animals. So any cute animal videos, or even humans like that being good to each other, my God, can't we all watch more of that? Like, what would our world be like if the news reported that stuff on a regular basis? And if you think about it, so I really don't watch the news, because I don't want to keep programming my brain for more fear, terror, worry. I'm aware of what's going on. I know what's going on, but I don't need to inundate my psyche and my nervous system with that. So what are those things? What if this year you could just be like, I'm just going to intend to do things throughout the day, little micro things that can add to that, and see what happens. Just see what happens, even after a few days, because if you think every thought we think elicits 50 to 70,000 neurochemicals into the bloodstream, into the cells. If you're eliciting goodness in there, what could shift over time? And this isn't toxic positivity, like ignore the negative stuff that's going on in your life. No, I caught myself today a couple times. I started to get irate trying to get this thing done. And I'm like, wow, there it is. I'm revved up. I'm starting to get super irate. And trust me, I can go from 0 to 60 when I've been going through like, really? What does it take to talk to a human? What does it take to get this little thing done? And I had to catch that and pause and breathe. Not, I should never do that. Oh God, like I should never be irate. Of course I am. I'm human. Of course I can head in that direction. It's to, what can I do to interrupt it? Instead of the judgment of like, I should always be positive and think happy thoughts. And I mean, good luck. Good luck. So that said, let me read today's January 4th and then we'll tap. So this is out of 365 days to embracing forbidden emotions. I have no idea if it has to do with joy and calm. That's how this is rolling these 21 days. I'm just going to read what's here and we'll tap on the topic of calm and joy. Every struggle in your life has shaped you into the person you are today. Be thankful for the hard times. They can only make you stronger. Okay. When I read pithy quotes like this, how do I really feel? Do I feel good and not in agreement? Or do I feel bad about myself that I'm not thankful for the hard times, especially when I'm in the thick of them? And I guarantee you, when I'm starting to go down the rabbit hole of getting like annoyed and irate, I'm not thankful. I'm not at all thankful. Oh, I'm so happy this is happening. It gives me a chance to interrupt it. I'm pissed. But then I catch it and I go, I don't want to keep hurting myself this way. Very different thing. I'm not in denial of it. I'm not like, oh, I should be a better person and not be irate. No, I'm like, I get irate. It's part of embracing who I am as a human. Do I want to sow that venom on someone? No, I don't. And I didn't on someone else personally, but I was able to manage it myself. And if I have done that, then it requires self-forgiveness to go, you know, I stepped on myself today and I want to care for myself even in the midst of that, especially in the midst of that. It's highly likely that I'm a product of the culture I've been raised in, where I'm told to be thankful for what's causing me pain, or to be grateful I don't have it worse. But where is my truth in this? My real truth? Not the truth I've been taught to manufacture with a smile that reveals sad eyes and my lot in life. What if, like so many people I know, I got wired backwards? What if the biggest travesty to my well-being is not allowing myself the full expression of my truth, no matter how someone else might feel about it, including myself? What if tapping provides me the space to allow myself my unadulterated truth, no matter how inappropriate it may appear? When I give myself the space in a safe and healthy way to tap through whatever is surfacing for me, I now can feel myself free from the shackles of being appropriate about my truth. Being appropriate can cause so much spiritual bypass, which merely glosses over emotions. When I use tapping, I can allow myself to be as inappropriate as I need to be in a safe and healthy way, so I have access to the emotional liberation that's on the other side of acknowledging my truth about whatever is bothering me in any moment. Thought for the day: I can learn to allow myself my truth, and the truth can set me free. That's kind of perfect. So if you want more calm and joy in your life, to me, the place to start is learning to accept when you're not calm and when you don't have joy. To practice self-acceptance of the part of you that, I don't know how joy works. I don't know how to be calm. I know how to be revved up. To me, that is the first step towards any change. is the self-acceptance of the part of us that is not quite the way that we think we should be. Because it's the judgment of self that I find holds everything in place. So let's tap. Even though I want more calm and joy in my life for 2022, and I don't have it much, and I bet I judge myself for that, I choose to acknowledge my truth right now. Even though I am wildly open to receiving more calm and joy in my life, let me pause and just take 3 deep breaths now. What did that just do for me? Did that bring even 1% more calm into my life? I kind of like that idea a lot. Go to the eyebrow. What if that's a great place to start? I can feel the difference. When I catch myself lacking calm, what if the practice is that simple? Pause and take 3 breaths, 5 breaths, 10 breaths, that I do my best to pay attention to. And if I want more joy in my life and I don't have it, what if I can watch something that could bring me joy? And what if I could tap through the part of me that really judges myself for not being where I think I should be? Let me try it. I'm anything but joyful right now. What if that's okay? What if the circumstances in my life right now can make it challenging to find joy? And what if I can just honor my truth about that and tap through it? I'm fairly joyless right now, but I want to love and accept the part of me that learned to lack joy. I probably wasn't shown how to do that. And instead of the epic self-judgment that I continue to rain down on myself, because I learned to, what if this is an amazing opportunity to send some loving kindness to the joyless part of me, the activated part of me that finds it hard to find calm? And what if by practicing accepting these things about me, I create the space and opening for those things to come with ease, without me having to manufacture them. So what if I can just start with acceptance and know that it's a practice? So take a breath. So definitely tapping through acceptance of I'm pretty joyless right now. I don't have much calm in my life. And the tapping practice would be like, wow, I don't feel joyless. Talk out loud, tap while you talk, like speak your truth to yourself. I just don't feel joy. I keep telling myself, the bully in my brain keeps telling me I should feel joy. Who's running my show right now? The bully? Yeah, the bully's beating up on my inner child saying, you should be joyful. You should be more calm. So that practice, if you don't know, like this is the 365-day daily book. And I do have another book called Forbidden Emotions, The Key to Healing. And there's a section in there that talks about who's running your show. And it's really based off what I learned about parts work, internal family systems. But I can complicate a freaking potato chip, as most of you know. So I had to like make it easier for myself. So I was like, there's the bully in our brain. That's what I call it. It's the ego, whatever. It's an aspect of the ego. It beats us up. It's constantly parachuting in and telling us, you don't have more joy. You don't have joy. You don't have calm. Look at that person. They have joy. Oh, look at that Facebook post, that Instagram post, that Snapchat post. Look how joyful they are and you aren't. That's the bully. And if you catch that in the act, you're interrupting that pattern. And then what happens though, when we don't catch it, is, as I see it, the bully activates the inner child, like, oh God, that's right, I'm not joyful. Oh God, I'm a pathetic human being. I'm not calm in my life. So the bully beats up on the child and this battle ensues. And if you just go, wow, the bully, who's running my show right now? If I feel like crap about myself, I guarantee you it's the bully's activated, pounding you to dust. Using anything to do it, using spirituality to do it. Well, you aren't positive enough. That's why you're not getting what you want. That's the bully. You should be more joyful. Oh, look on the bright side. When you're in the middle of the dark side, it's physiologically impossible to look on the bright side. You have to ease yourself there. So those are things to remember, like first, who's running my show? Who's telling me I lack joy? Who's telling me I need to be calmer? Like today, I was like headed into Irateville. But if I had judged myself and been like, oh, you're such a bitch or something like that, I was like, wow, there it is. That part of me that just, I see where it came from. I had a father with PTSD. I can go to it like a moth to the flame. But it was like, wow, there it is. So I was like, just take a couple breaths. Calm yourself down. And I got a completely different response once somebody answered the phone. Then I'm like, basically like, I just want a freaking human on the phone. And I'm like, okay, Marty, just calm down. So it's accepting the part of us that goes awry. So hopefully you found that helpful. If you did, tap on this as many times as you need to. Dahlia, great to have you here live. And we'll see you back here tomorrow with day 5. Bye for now.